Hi, my name is Nemi Ashkar. I am the second generation of Iqrit community. Iqrit is my home village, was depopulated and demolished during the Nakba. I am the winemaker in Ashkar Winery. I turned a winemaker after 36 years in the high-tech field and decided to revive the tradition of my family in winemaking. The tradition we used to make wine actually from table grapes and in 2010 we decided to turn the tradition to commercial wine and we started the first harvest in 2010. Amir is my son. He is helping me in this project, and we together running this mission.
Operation. My name is Amir, and as my father said, I'm also working in Ashkar Winery. I'm a sommelier, and also I'm a writer. I am an academic. I do philosophy and English literature. And I embarked on this journey since the start, but since my dad really had this crazy idea in 2010 to start making wine from our traditional vineyards in Iqrit, and everyone knew that it was like really something that is out of the way, because in Iqrit, if you understand the history of Palestine and the situation in Iqrit, you can't really plant a tree in Iqrit, because the moment you do, the land authorities will come and uproot it, and they do this in all the confiscated land in the area. But my dad discovered a vineyard along with my grandfather that was cultivated by our family prior to 1948, and it had also international varieties as well. It was a Cabernet Sauvignon and a Merlot vineyard. Some of the old vines still exist today, and we do some vintages from, but which were imported from France by the Lebanese. Iqrit is very close to the Lebanese border. This is why it happened so. And my dad really thought that I have to make wine from that. If you want to tell the story.
Yes, but actually, not only we brought the grapes from Lebanon. During the Crusadian period, the French king was in the area, and he decided to plant vineyards and to make wine presses around the village, because the terroir there is one of the best in the area. And still today we see the ruins of the wine presses around the village. So we are talking about the best climate and best geography in the area. The fact that we are using the grapes from our confiscated land make one of the challenges to
One of the paradoxes also.
Despite the paradox,
Yes,
to keep our connection to the land and to remain the tradition despite the difficulties and the very hard situation in the country. In our country, we are only 3 Arab wineries, and we are talking about 320 wineries
I mean, in 1948, in larger Palestine, there are more.
Yeah, and I mean in the whole country, in the whole Palestine, and this is additional challenge for us to keep the tradition and to run this project for long term.
How does it feel to make wine in a country that is challenging? It feels, like we said, it feels great because in Iqrit, my granddad's dream was always to really cultivate the land and really do something with it, but he was always deprived of it.
Winemaking and land and politics mixed with a lot of emotions, and we feel also that we have kind of social responsibility for the community around, because a lot of people, mainly women, working in the harvest in our vineyards. The vineyards that we are loaned from third party, not from the authorities, because it's forbidden to loan lands to Arabs. This is also one of the difficulties that we are facing here.
Also financially, it raises the prices.
Sure, sure. Yeah.
I mean, it's one of the main challenges.
You want to talk about
So yes,
the preferred varieties?
So we work mainly with international varieties in our winery, which is in the whites we do Sauvignon Blanc and Chardonnay, and we have a blend, also a beautiful blend called Bayad. All of our blends are named after areas in Iqrit. And we also work with reds, Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot, Shiraz. We have also Petit Verdot and some other. But we work mainly with international varieties for two main reasons. One of them is that we want to the local varieties that we have, like Dabuki and Jandali and Hamadani, are grapes that are more suitable to eating. So the terroir was developed, it was actually, we don't want to go into the deep history, but it was actually hybridized by the Ottomans to make it more suitable to eat, because in Islam it was forbidden to make wine and to drink. So we moved in a direction where we want to bring our wines into the global market and into the wider world, and to make high quality wines. So
we recently convinced one of our partners to plant Dabuki, and our future plans also to make wine from local varieties. The Dabuki and the Jandali become known recently. We can say that in the last 5 years, people discovered that in our country we have also our local varieties, and we can do very good wine from these varieties. But our dream is, or my dream is, to build my winery in our vineyards in Iqrit. We still fight, by the way, to return to Iqrit, to rebuild the village. We are since 75 years in a fight, in a legal fight, in a public fight also with the authorities. And recently the struggle brought some results. We connected the church and the village to the electricity chain, and we have. So we still have the big hope to return back to our village. Related to your question, if what we are drinking with Kharoof, actually I used to drink Chardonnay, but also Arak.
Yeah, for me also, I think one of my favorite wines that we make is our Merlot because it's really unique to the terroir.
Yeah.
And I think it has like this spice and this nutmeg and all of that. So I think it goes perfectly well with the spice of a good shawarma.
Yeah, I think our Merlot is one of the best in worldwide even.
So that's my choice. But like my dad said, we usually also Arak is always an option.
Yeah.
But yes, we have plenty of wines to pair well with our great cuisine. Anything you would like to add?
No,
Thank you.
thank you.